He's armed in the skies to keep you safe, but he claims he's being treated like a criminal. Tonight, a Valley pilot is blasting the TSA's new security measures. Only on ABC 15, Jennifer Parks explains the solution he says is being overlooked.
We think it's degrading to pilots.
Valley pilot Mark Berman says he's appalled at the TSA's new body scanners. As the chairman of the security committee for the U.S. Airline Pilots Organization and as an armed pilot for U.S. Airways, Berman says the new body scanners are treating pilots like criminals.
It's not really appropriate to be screening and patting down and doing this aggressive type check on a pilot who 5 minutes later is going to be flying your airplane, and weapon or not, has the ability to do what they want to do.
The pilots' union's biggest concern is the radiation, and that it could be 10 times that of a normal chest x-ray.
We are exposed to quite a bit of radiation when we're flying, and we don't feel that the additional radiation is warranted and necessary.
The union also believes the pat-downs are unnecessary. As a Phoenix Reserve police officer, Berman says some of the pat-downs his union's been made aware of would not even be acceptable in the law enforcement community. He points out pilots already go through FBI background checks, fingerprinting, and have more monitoring than most professions. He says when it comes to the armed pilots who carry weapons during the flight, there are inconsistencies in the way the pilots are treated.
So on one flight, we're armed, protecting the flight deck, and on the next flight, we're subject to the same type of screening and scanning that the normal traveling person would go to. It doesn't make sense to us.
And the pilots union has made suggestions to the TSA, things like fingerprint recognition and retinal scanning, but they say so far the TSA has been unwilling to work with the pilots union. Now, a TSA spokesperson released this statement tonight. It reads in part, "We are frequently reminded that our enemy is creative and willing to go to great lengths to evade detection. The TSA utilizes the latest intelligence in order to stay ahead of the evolving threats." Now, you can read much more of that statement at abc15.com. For now, we're live at Sky Harbor. Jennifer Parks, ABC 15 News.